Okay, so today is going to be a home improvement day. I've got a list of things I want to accomplish in the van, so I thought I'd find some shady area here, as shady as it possibly can, and snuggle myself right underneath this tree and rearrange where I'm going to put the battery and my computer and all the wiring and everything like that. I think I'm going to move my mic stand out of the way and possibly cover this corner up with a curtain because it's so ugly. It's just so ugly. But Michael, why are you trying to rearrange everything? Well, because yesterday I got the exciting news that my inverter came. Here it is. Da 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 da. Okay, so I got so excited. I'm like, finally I'm gonna have electricity, because let me tell you, the first week and a half of my van adventure without electricity was all right. It was cooler. At night especially, it was actually cold. I had a quilted blanket to keep me warm. And then in the last week or so, it's been almost unbearable to sleep. I've been getting like 4 to 5 hours of sleep a night. It's been so muggy. The night before getting this, so like 2 nights ago, I had to drive out of town because I needed to have my doors open. It was just, I was dripping sweat inside, and I needed to go somewhere I felt safe enough to leave the doors open. All that to say, I'm super excited to receive this Renogy Inverter. So my experience with electronics ends at replacing batteries. So all of this is overwhelming to start. So I figure I'm going to be a good Boy Scout. I'm going to read the manual because I'm super excited. I just want to plug it in. In fact, we already tested it at a friend's house last night. It worked to drill, and we got excited. Okay, so I mounted it on the wall. There it is. There's my feet for reference. I put it upside down because I wanted the switch on this side. So that's what it looks like. Still obviously not set up to my battery. Ebers. It's heavy. Pretty heavy. Look what that reads right there. Battery post terminals and related accessories contain lead and lead components, chemicals known to the state of California to cause cancer and reproductive harm. Batteries also contain other chemicals known in the state of California to cause cancer. Wash hands after handling. What did I get myself into? I'm probably so ignorant. Probably has to be made out of lead. That's probably what it is. That's how you clean a battery. I've got all the cables. I've watched a lot of videos, and this is essentially the process. I'm leaving this video as a document in case anyone finds my charred remains outside the van in the parking lot there. This is what happened to Michael. Okay, so there's my charge controller. If there's any electricians out there screaming at the screen right now, no, the solar panels are not hooked up. There's no electricity coming from the solar panels. Okay, I do have this lithium battery, I've got this charge controller, I've got this 1000-watt inverter, and then I've got all the cables securely connected. Now I just have to connect everything together now. So here we go. Oh, I already lost the bolt that I need. I think I'm fine. Nut! Hands are probably covered in lead now because I did grab that off. I moved it one level down. I found that if I was keeping everything on this top nut, this bottom part was becoming loose. I didn't know. Shit. I don't know. Doesn't really look right. What to do, how to do it. So this one is the positive side. So I'm going to put this, and I'm going to put this guy. And all of a sudden, the charge controller turns on. And I'm a little bit relieved. So that means the battery light's on. That means I made good connections. And let's try to tighten. Damn it. Can I like put a nut on without these thick fingers? Okay, well, let's see if the inverter's working. Green light means electricity. Okay, so now I'm gonna test it out. I'm gonna charge this drill up. I'll plug that in. If that doesn't warm your heart, I don't know what will. So the the van has electricity. Just like that. Shump, shump. Van life, are you trying to crawl into my ear and lay eggs in my brain? He looks like he's dancing to me. Okay, listen for it, everybody. Oh dear. Can you see that? Oh dear. 41% and charging. There's one of the other changes I did today. I'm really happy about that one. That's where my Osmo will go, which is what you're watching right now. And then down here is where I'll keep some of my lenses. Again, that awesome Velcro. There we go. That's going to be great because it's right at the side of the door. I can walk over, put my camera away, grab a new lens. Okay, so that's all the home improvement for today. I'm really happy with what I got done, particularly that the electricity is now working. I charged my laptop, I charged the camera, and now I'm charging my toothbrush. So it's working. I'll keep you posted. A friend offered to treat me to ice cream, so that's how I'm going to end the day. The day is good, it's beautiful, productive, and now I get a sweet treat. Huh? So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, another important piece to document in case I fry myself to charred cinder. I'm going to actually hook up those bad boys. And yes, right now the sun is pummeling on them, so there is a charge going through them. So that's why I'm standing on this aluminum ladder, just so I can conduct electricity a bit better. Also decided to wet my feet and do this barefoot. Okay, can you see that? I don't think you can. Oh, those are kind of dirty, eh? I should go power wash those or something. Okay, let me turn this around. Okay, so that's that's what goes into the van. Maybe not the prettiest inlet you've ever seen, but that is not going anywhere. So I gotta connect both these panels together. So I get the positive one from that one to the negative one of this one. I essentially am making a big loop with the cables. This is all the marbles. I'm gonna get you a really good shot so you can see the expression of my face in the moment of death. All right, guys. To the power of the sun. Well, I don't hear any loud bangs. I don't smell any smoke. So let's go check what the charge controller's saying. What a beautiful day to harness the sun's power. Welcome to my dark lair. Make sure to take your shoes off. Okay, so nothing new is happening really. 0 volts coming from the sun. 18%. 12 volts. Amp hours going from the sun to the battery. Okay, so it's not working, so I clearly need to read the manual. Yay! What the problem was, I had these two wires. These are the wires. This is where my solar panels come into my charge controller. And this wire on the top end is marked red. And so that made me think, well, this wire should go into the positive section. But the red on the cables doesn't really mean anything like that, except for the ones coming out of the solar panel. The red on these cables just, I guess, helps you identify which one's the female and which one's the male component. So I switched these two around, and lo and behold, it's not. And now we got this little sun icon telling us that the sun is hitting the panels. You got the arrow pointing to the battery, telling you that It's going to the battery. And oh, that's awesome. Look at that, how many volts. That's how many volts are coming in. Of course, I'm only using 12 of those. I'm not sure exactly how that works. That's how many amps are coming in. 5.58. That's yeah, that's the exact amount of amps you want, I'm assuming. And then the battery's already at 60%. Oh, that's kind of crazy. Okay. Just plugging them in like that. I don't know if I was reading it wrong, but this before said 18%, and that was like 5 minutes ago. So I'm gonna keep an eye on that number and see what happens to it. Alright guys, that's it. So the van has electricity. Last thing I need to do, I need to ground this bad boy. And I gotta cut a hole in here and find some steel and ground it in. And then I'll just be extra safe in case anything bad happens. And that's that. But for now, I've got electricity. 63%, went from 61 to 63 in that short jump. Okay, well, that's exciting. That's super, super, super duper exciting. Okay guys, that's it. So now that I've got my electricity set up, I've done a little bit of maintenance on the roof, I'm gonna go find a nice quiet spot to pull out my guitar and start to rehearse because I have a gig tonight. So see you there. Okay, I just had a shower at the old gym, and now I've got to get ready for a show at Redbird, which is a local brewery here in Kelowna. And I have to decide between all my fancy wares. Oh, you like my closet, by the way? Here. It turns into a walk-in. Oh, God. There you go. So I got white, I got black, I got in between white and black, I got blue with stripes, and I got this nice rosy, can't really see it, I guess, but it's pink. I'm gonna wear that one. Pretty cool setup up here.
Just occurred to me, simile that's so beautiful and serendipity. You see, your body's like a melody with all the wheels and noise, and your undeniable rhythm hits and inflection. When I see the crimson lips, I'm shaking. I'm like devoted to divine desire. See, you're the holy book, and baby, I'm the choir now.
Just played my first show at the new Redbird, and there's Tommy about to go up on stage. I really like how they got everything spaced out. All very appropriate for the coronavirus. Yeah, it was a good crowd. Everyone seemed to hump.
You and me, and it won't matter where we are. Baby, all I need is.
So the show was phenomenal, and now I'm at the East Kelowna Hall setting up for tomorrow's market. There's the plan. Just stop that. There's the floor plan for tomorrow. So I just performed. I'm so excited I can't even speak. Okay, so I just did my first live performance with this backdrop, by the way, and I did it all with the solar panels and all the electricity in my van. So this is a milestone for me, and I'm excited. This is what I want to be doing. I got everything hooked up in my interface. It's a little messy right now. Because the van's a little messy right now. I still want to get a screen attached to that wall so I can hide my computer away in a safe place and just view everything off the screen. But everything's working, Everything is working. So I'm gonna go grab a coffee because I came out here. I don't know if you could tell, but it's 5:30 right now. I came out here for 4 o'clock to start warming up the vocals and just getting the gear ready, you know, setting up everything. And I wanted to get a good spot. I didn't know. This is a pretty popular road for being all the way out in the middle, well, not middle of nowhere. It's a pretty popular road for where it is. So that was surprising. So there's a bunch of cars and stuff, but whatever. There's a bunch of birds to balance it out. It's nature. Humans are nature. Therefore, cars are nature. Mind blown! That's it for now. I'm super excited. That was really fun. I'm going to do a lot more of that. I'm going to go view hunting now. First view, done.
My mistakes, I can't believe they've come undone. I'm the patron saint of lies and loving. Frailty is so misleading lately. I've been having trouble deciphering if I'm man or myth or both. This basement's got me oh so miserable.